Disclaimer, Fading the Books is not responsible for any losses. These are our opinions.
Said it's about that time. Coach put me in the game so I can push that line. Fade in the books, yeah, it's time to talk parlay. This is the reason you need to watch today. It's almost game day, so let's get paid. We fade in the books, now go ahead.
Welcome everybody to a special live stream of Fade in the Books. And tonight, this evening, we got a good one for you. Y'all remember on my Facebook page, I was talking about the crew and, people riding this train or whatever it is. Well, we all in the house tonight. We stopping at a station. First station is Fade in the Books. And I really appreciate y'all checking in. So, y'all know who I am. So, I'm going to pass the mic to my beautiful wife, first and foremost, ladies first. Go ahead, wifey, and introduce yourself to the crowd, to the audience.
Hey everybody, my guys know me as Moms. That's Pops. I am a poet, a speaker, a visionary, and I go by the name or the moniker Wisdom. And I'm here to get on here and promote my book today.
All right, go ahead, Gene.
What it do, y'all? It's your boy 71.1 Tron FM, the pirate radio station host with the most from all the good names are taken. And we are stopping by, fading the books, showing mad love today. I'm excited to be here. This finna be some fun, y'all.
Right.
Ether, go ahead, man.
E in the house.
What's happening? It's your boy Ether for real. Here from Black Royals, representing Atlanta. I'm over here with D-Lo the Body, DeVoe the Ronin. And we're going to be kicking it on Fading the Books tonight. So let's go ahead and get to it.
Let's go.
And next up, we got King. King got a straight up.
Look, I don't know what's going on with my camera right now. Y'all can't see me, but it is. I am also a part of Black Royals, you know what I'm saying? But I am here representing the FIW, so make sure y'all tune in to FIW on the Twitch. The hottest online.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you work on your camera, man. It's a live stream.
I'm trying to fix the camera. Like it say it's on the front camera. I don't know what's going on. Like ever since the show started, it just kicked me off. But we here.
Okay. All right. So with all that being said and all the introductions, we're gonna go ahead and kick this thing off. So first off, we really appreciate all the support that y'all been showing. So want to first congratulate those, that subscribe to our channels, watch the videos, podcasts, buy the music, buy the books, or whatnot. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to ask a few questions of my distinguished guests, and I'm going to start with my wife. Miss Wisdom, how long have you been into poetry, and what made you decide to, start publishing your books?
Well, to make a long story short, I've been writing since I was about 9 or 10. My first poem was actually published in the Indianapolis Star when I was 12. What made me decide to write my books, because I've always written, always kept notes and things of that nature. It used to be where whenever a thought came to me, I wrote on a napkin, a piece of paper, even if I had a tissue in my pocket, I would write it down, right? But a tragedy struck back in 2010 and 2011 that really made me take things seriously, and had a friend that committed suicide, and my sister-in-law was removed from life support. So I poured all of my emotions and started writing it down and things of that nature. That birthed my first book, A Journey Through Emotions, published back in 2011.
All right. Whew. Yeah, I know about that, but for the people out there, man, that was rough. That's rough. Gene,
What's up?
what's up, man? Go ahead, give us a little more info on your podcast, how it got started, how you met your people, Stone, and I can't never. I want to say, is it Janae? Is that how you say it, or Janine? Okay. How did y'all get together, and how did the podcast all come about?
All right, so all the good names are taken was started in 2024. we've been talking, we've been kind of spitballing the idea of starting a podcast for for about a year or two before then, and then 2024 we was just like, F it, let's do it. I got a PC, we got the basis to get started. Let's do it. And we
Mhm.
just been going ever since. From there, we started Sex Lies. I can't remember the last part of it, but that's Poke's woman's podcast is Sex Lies and Truths, or Sex Lies and Videotapes, or something like that. One of those two. That's on YouTube as well. That started shortly after that. We started Buzzer Beaters, but then when my health situation started coming through and all that stuff happening, we had to, calm that down a little bit. But Buzzer Beaters
Mhm.
is still in the works to coming back, which I can't wait for. That was our sportscast game show, kind of like around the horn. But but we've just been rolling for the last 2 years. We took my little break to get my health right, but
Mm-hmm.
we've been kind of, let's see, I've known Stone since maybe elementary. We used to be neighbors like our whole life. Like I've known him since like I was like maybe 6, 7 years old. Stayed across the street from each other. I met Poke in 2012 when I moved to Indianapolis, and I
Mhm.
got my first Xbox and joined the Xbox party. And the rest has just been history from there.
That's what's up.
That's pretty dope.
Ether for real, representing Black Royal, CEO. Go
Whoop,
ahead, tell
whoop.
us a little bit about yourself, how Black Royals came about. I know some of the story of the other guys. Uh, you're kind of one of the like the I'll say newcomers. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Newcomers or whatnot. For me, I don't know how
yeah.
long you've known DeVoe and all them, but for me, so for me, my wife. Go ahead, and tell us a little bit more about yourself and Black Rules.
All right. So I'm Ether for real, from Atlanta. Black Royals came about what, 2 years ago. Just kind of playing around in the studio and just wanted to collaborate on music together to help get each other's individual sounds out. uh,
Mhm.
and just wanted to be able to kind of build an empire from there, and not only just have music, but other entities as well, from
Hmm.
acting or dancing or poetry, whatever may have you. Um, so, I got we got DeVoe here. He's our like secret assassin. He likes to play the background, but he's a very huge uh, factor in getting the production and our music done. And then we have D'Lo the Body. He's pretty much our middleman when it comes to setting up events or networking with different people. So whenever we're able to all come together in that aspect, and then we also got King. He got the FIW going on. He's doing that weekly. He's definitely keeping the energy going on with that. He's our host. Whenever we have shows going on as well. So on top of the music. Um, but yeah, so it's just a collaboration thing that I want to be able to push, that we're trying to push. We have a list of things that we have to keep ourselves, what's the word, organized, and making sure that
Mm-hmm.
meeting our expenses whenever we need to. So,
Mhm.
but yeah, it's just all about good energy, having fun, and yeah, being great.
Yeah, that's for sure. I
That's pretty
definitely have
dope.
seen. Yeah, I've definitely seen. I mean, y'all can chime in too with them, but I'll just say, I've definitely seen a change in the music and the growth, especially
Yeah.
from D'Lo and DeVoe. Because, like I said, I probably was one of the first ones to have a first listen of the stuff before, like when they first moved down there. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've been able to see the growth musically and the
Mhm.
production side, songwriting, like everything that has to do with the music. And then I'll say with you, I noticed that you've come in and you've kind of given them a boost, showing them that like, hey, let's do this. Like you've been taking them in a different direction as far as the video, as far as the music, as far as maybe the work ethic. You know what I'm saying?
Growth.
Like you're that
Mm-hmm.
you've been that
See a
energy
lot of
guy
growth.
that I've seen that they needed to help push them further. And it's like, hey, we can do this. You know what I'm saying? Let's get out here. Let's do these shows. Let's do whatever. But like I said, I just want to give y'all, y'all flowers right now. Like I'm probably, well, my wife will be fighting if I say this, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna say it anyway because right now I can lock this door and she can't get in. But hey, I'm y'all biggest supporter. I'm y'all
Got the
biggest
key right
supporter.
above the door.
We appreciate
Hey,
y'all.
look,
Thank y'all.
we keep our stuff under the roof and it don't get out, so we gonna handle this when the stream is over. But hey, we gonna get the king. I don't know what I look. I tell you what, King, you need
Man,
to
look,
let the
I don't know
people
what's
know
going on with my
what damn
camera.
tanning booth or tanning house, whatever it is you went to, because you went dark real quick, bro.
Yo,
Oh
So
my God.
I don't know what's look. Hey, I don't know what's going on
Define
with
Really?
my
dark.
camera, man. I don't
Define
know what's
dark, because
going
you
Right
still
on.
look like
before.
paper.
I don't know what's going on. I tried to fix it. I done left and rejoined, but we just gonna rock with it how it's gonna be.
yeah, go
But
ahead, go ahead.
Go
um,
to the other room. Ethan, where you at? Go to the other room
it ain't
then.
even the room. I think it's just my phone tripping. I don't know what's going
Yeah.
on.
Well,
I
Um,
go
can
ahead
help
and
you with that.
King, let me go ahead and give you a little proper, kind of intro here. We got King the Truth,
We can still hear him,
FIW.
honey. He can talk.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is this. I just want to let the people know. We got King. King, I want you.
Mm.
You go ahead and let us know what it is you do, because what you do and with Gene together, and I know Ether and some of the other guys are doing what you do. It's unique. I ain't never seen it.
Mhm.
So go ahead and let us know. How it all got started. What platform you on. Any info you want to give the people today or this evening.
okay, yeah. So the FIW Full Impact Wrestling is something that I started in 2013. Um, I've always been a fan of professional wrestling, and I've always wanted to have my own company. So I got together with a few of my guys, and we created Wrestlers Online, and we started doing matches. And then we started streaming them on. If you know, Xbox used to stream through Mixer, so we started streaming on Mixer, and people was like messing with the matches, and I'm like, man, we could really go somewhere with this. So it's been kind of like off and on for the past 10 years, but it's been more on the consistent side lately. But um yeah, it's off, but I don't know what's going on. But basically the FIW is a full online federation. We do matches. Shout out to my boy Tron from All the Good Names is Taking podcast. My boy 711 Tron FM, because he's actually helped it grow to the place that it is. Like, we have a lot of emotes, we have a lot of stuff. Like, a lot of the stuff that you see now, like the overlays and all that stuff, is because of him. But yeah, it's pretty much just everybody creates their own character, and I book the shows. Like, I'm running my own wrestling promotion, and shout out to Ether and D'Lo and uh everybody else, because everybody that's pretty much in the federation is like custom wrestlers from our friends. You know what I mean? And it's like we have fun with it. We talk about it. Like, it's a good thing. So it's like I feel like I'm a part of like the professional wrestling business, because it's something that I really watch. Like, I watch it weekly. I watch it faithfully. But and then I do my own show, and it's kind of like
Mm-hmm.
doing it, and people be looking forward to it every Tuesday and Friday. So make sure y'all check us out every Tuesday and Friday night. FIW Federation on Twitch. Like, we gonna give you some shows. We actually got a pay-per-view coming up on Friday. Um and actually, a little tidbit is that I actually got you know uh my little bro, someone I look at like my little bro. He actually is actually booking my Friday night show. So shout out to my boy Grant Toriano, because he's booking the Friday night show. So
Well, all right.
yeah, so he's actually gotten into wrestling for real in the last couple years. Like, we've had conversations. He done had me send him like history and lore and stuff like that for him to watch. But he's actually booking the show on Fridays, and this Friday gonna be his first pay-per-view of the year. So let's see how he book it. But yeah,
Yes, sir.
Hey, that's
Yes,
sweet.
sir.
so
And
yeah,
I
he's been
I'll
doing his
definitely
thing
be tuning
on
in.
Friday night show on Amped.
Yeah, man. I watched, like, I think it might have been the first one. I was laying in the bed and I was watching it, and I swear, man, Angel will tell you, I was in there like it was a real thing. Like for real.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
looking at it
yeah.
on my
He
phone.
had
Yeah,
me
because
cracking
Yeah, I
up,
remember you texting me and you
cracking up
told
so
me
hard.
you told me that you had forgot that you was watching a video game because I remember that
Yeah.
match.
Yes, that was so funny.
It was D'Lo the Body versus Negan. And if you don't know, Negan is Q. So that was Q. So it was D'Lo versus Q, and they were going at it that match. And I remember you telling me that. Like you said you forgot you were watching a video game because it was so real.
All right, so right now I'm gonna go ahead and open up the floor. So you know what I'm saying. Anybody got questions to ask? You know, the somebody else in the crew or whatnot. You know, this is my pod, the child family. You know what I'm saying. So my people,
Mhm.
they gonna know y'all. You know what I'm saying. Y'all my
So
guests.
I
So
have a
y'all, the
question.
floor is yours.
Do y'all have any Black Royals and King the Truth? Do y'all have any shows that are coming up, or any in person places that you guys are going to be performing at this year? So far, it's only February.
Fashion show and more the photo
Um,
party in March. And what else we got? That's it right now.
So, upcoming, what we are planning to put together is a uh, photo shoots, like a how you want to put it? Like a photo shoot party,
Mhm.
and then also potentially a fashion show next month. Um, Still working the logistics out behind that, but that is what we have planned for, upcoming.
So I would say that the looking into that, the fashion industry here in Indy seems to be growing pretty rapidly with some of the people that I know and things of that nature. So are you guys looking to do anything like that here,
I wouldn't
or
mind
your main
expanding.
focal point right now is in Atlanta?
No, I don't think we have a problem expanding. It'll just be a matter of us being able to have a POC to be able to coordinate with, and then as long as they have their people, then we can work things out.
yeah,
Mhm.
Okay.
I feel that. I was actually looking to um now that they said that next month, I didn't know about the fashion show, but that's gonna be actually a good thing. But I was actually looking to do another birthday show like I did 2 years ago.
Mhm.
So I was looking to do another birthday show concert for my birthday uh in March as well. So we can all plan this out and do what we gotta do.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up.
That would be a pretty cool collaboration.
Yeah, because last time
Yeah.
was out of town for my birthday show, so he wasn't able to
Mhm.
get a card. But
I would.
yes, but we can make it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, you got fashion and music. I got a question for Gene because I watched a few of his podcasts. You know, I tried to check in for a little bit. I always throw that like button up there. You know, people don't realize, it's more than just subscribing to the channel. You know, a quick like, hitting that thumbs up, it'll help push the channel through that YouTube's algorithm. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying?
It only
Any
takes a
kind of
second. Only
yeah,
takes a
it only
second.
take a second. You know what I'm saying? It's more than just the subscriber. You know, that like and
man,
the comments, it'll help push that channel through that algorithm. But to Gene,
facts.
my thing is, do y'all are y'all shows just like off the top of the dome, or y'all plan it out? Because some of y'all topics, I'll be like,
Yeah,
what?
so
Like y'all.
so a lot of it is just whatever the conversation sparks that day. Like if like we do have themes and we do plan out certain content. Like if something just like if something strikes me, I'm like, oh, we got to talk about this. I got it. Like the last episode about blocking your blessings.
Mhm.
That was something that had been on my mind for a couple of days because I had
Mhm.
so for me to come up with that, I had actually lost out on a chance to make two bands off of crypto, but because I was gonna hold it until the day that it go, till it goes live on Coinbase and Robinhood like that, I missed out on that chance and only
Mm.
made $200 instead of 2,000. So I
Mhm.
came up, I was like, we got to talk about this, and I was like, yeah, if y'all got any times where y'all know it was like, damn, I'm blocking my own blessings. That's why we.
Okay.
So yeah, we do have
Mhm.
themes and we
Mhm.
do have days we have topics, but a lot of times we just get on there and have fun behind the camera. Like a episode before that one. Stone had a mishap where a little buggy came flying out his nose. Stone had a mishap where had a boogie come out his nose. Nobody caught it but me until the day that the episode aired. But yeah, because it was I was just messing around, like I was
What?
pretending like I was Austin Powers, and you know
Oh my
he
God.
was trying to keep a
Yeah.
straight face, and I was like, nah, you gonna break, you gonna break.
Oh man.
I have a question. Where did the name come from, Gene?
Oh man, tell her that story because this is a good
That
story.
hey, that's a good
So you want to
I
question.
know?
remember.
So how the name came about was literally we were just like we can call it this, we can call it that, we can call it this, and as we're doing that, we're scrolling through YouTube and was like, that's taken, that's taken. We looking through Twitch, that's taken, that's taken. All the good names are taken,
Yeah, they literally like
and we're
went
like,
through.
that
They
could
went
be
through the
our name.
copyright too. Y'all went through the
Okay.
copyright office too. I
I
remember
was
that
like,
too.
yeah, because we were looking, we were like, well, that one's not taken, and all the different versions of all the good names are on YouTube. Us
Hmm.
and another group is the only people that have all the good names are taken, but ours is all the good names are taken podcast. And theirs, they
Mm,
stopped doing theirs like 3 years ago. So we were like,
mm.
bet we
It's
got it.
ours.
We
Right.
in there.
There, hey, there you go. You didn't block that
That's
blessing.
that's how
But it
that's
was
how the
meant
name
that
came
that's
through.
one of it was meant to be. That's funny though.
Yeah,
Hmm.
they had stopped theirs at about the time that we were starting ours, and I was like, perfect.
Oh, going out and coming in. That's
Yep,
it.
yep.
Yeah.
We got another one that we kind of pacing ourselves against. All the good names are
Mm.
gone. They've been
Hmm.
going pretty sturdy, so we kind of they're like our unofficial rivals. As
Oh,
they're our unofficial rivals.
Means the same thing, different word. Okay.
yeah. Now I got another question. If don't nobody have one, I got one for Ether. And my question is this, Ether. Um, I'm 51, right? Now I'm trying to convince and get a lot of the people that's my age to listen to your music because my generation, for some reason, they are still stuck in the damn 80s and 90s. I myself, I can't.
Yesterday,
My
I
thing is
went
like when
to
I
the
go to
store and
work
bought a
and
hat.
I hear somebody rolling, they pull up in the parking lot and they playing Maze and Frankie Beverly. Hey, rest in peace. My thing is, it's like, damn, how many times do you have to listen to this song? Like you done been to every damn Black Expo they done came to here in Indy. You listen to their music
Man,
constantly. I'm like,
You're
my
wrong.
thing is this:
Yeah, one thing
are
I can attest about you is that you be surprising me sometimes with the song that you
yeah,
send me.
you do
If
be
you
on it.
know,
You do be on it.
yeah.
if y'all know that me and him have a playlist that we contribute together.
Mm-hmm.
He
And
Mhm.
I'm
Yeah, he told me
smoking
surprises
about
him.
me
that.
I'm
sometimes with
smoking him.
the songs that he
I'm
sent.
popping my collar. I'm doing all. Yeah, I'm smoking him on my
Look,
playlist.
look,
I'm
pops. I
smoking
just
him.
got on him today about why he not in the studio.
He did, but
Bam.
he surprising me with the songs that he said. I'm like, what do you know about this? Like, this is, you know what I'm
For
saying? This
sure.
is some 25 and under music. What you know about this?
Now, but yeah, now my
Watch it now. Watch that now.
and that goes to my that goes to my question for Ether. Some of your music, and me and my wife, we talked about this. Like they're used to that 80s, 90s R&B where they're not using. They didn't have to put the explicit sign on there, right? I know this generation. I know what they're into. Like I don't hide it. I know what my boys are into. I know because I mean I was a age before. But
Right.
my thing is, do y'all plan on making any type of music that may resonate with the older generation? Like myself, as far as
So
when it comes to,
let me
yeah,
give you an example. So my favorite song, and I blast that any holiday I can get it. Anytime I find a picture or something that I'll put on a reel or something, I fucks with you is my stuff,
fucking with you. That's our
right?
shit. Fucking with you.
That
That's our
that
shit.
that's it. That's my stuff. And of course, y'all already know that Incredible was written for me. But however, therefore, anyway,
They don't know
I'm just
about that. They
saying.
got to go back for that one. They
We gotta go
got
back for that one.
you got to be a
Yeah,
day
I was
one
in,
for
However,
I
that
was
one.
in my
uh,
You got
bag
to
for
be a
that one.
day
It
things
one
was
like
for
some
that.
that.
That
different
would
songs.
be the perfect song. Like y'all see me, I put in my stories on our anniversary or whatever. That would be the perfect song if y'all just sub that. I mean, I sing it. I sing it from the roof, baby. I be singing that song.
Yeah.
However, for radio play and stuff like that, I think you would be able to reach a whole lot more people if that is, and I would actually be able to play the whole dang old song. Wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, but that you know, but speaking to her
But
point,
for
do
those
y'all like
reasons,
when it comes to the like, are y'all gonna try to make music that's more,
like they
or
used to
maybe
do back in the
like
day,
a
make a
'80s or a
radio
'90s
version.
feel, like a '80s or a '90s feel?
Speaking code word.
Yeah, you know, kind of like how Jodeci
Hmm.
was. Like to me, like Jodeci when they first came out, they was like ahead of their time. For you know what I'm saying? Their whole sound was totally different.
And
Or
Shine.
do y'all plan on maybe incorporating that sound to like some new music that's coming out that maybe appeal to the mature audience, you know, where they can sit down and they don't move like y'all. So do y'all got any plans for, something like that?
Um.
Or
So, to your point, we actually, when making the album for Vehement Vibes, and
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna double think about this before I say it, but and we laugh about it. But on the album, I don't think there's one curse word on there.
That's
Um,
my album. I'm gonna tell you that right
Yeah.
now. That's my
That album
ish.
is
That's my
hard.
stuff.
That is hard.
and
Album is fire, brother.
that was done
Yeah.
with intention.
That was double dope.
It was done with intention so that it can be listened to by anybody of all ages and mature audience who don't like the super explicitness.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then even still through the music, there's is not so to the point to where it does leave room for a picture to be painted in your mind, so you can kind
Hmm.
of come up with your own imagination of what's going on. Even in the song "Can You Imagine" that has me, D-Lo,
Can
DeVoe,
you imagine?
you know,
That's that stuff, man.
you hear what's being talked about, but I think the most that you hear is licking and in between your legs. I don't think nobody curses and nobody says any
Hmm.
body parts or anything like that. So, um, but yes, that is the focus at the same time of producing new music is to be able to make it available for all ears, and especially mature audience. Because if you're sitting
Hmm.
back or sitting home or listening to the radio, we want it to be able to be played for everybody.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
that's
I
Yeah.
can say, can
go
I
ahead.
say, and this is more or less just a statement and an observation from me on my end as well, is that there seem to be a lot of conscientious thoughts put into a lot of the writing in those songs. Can you expound a little bit about that? Because there's a message in. I did not get not one message from the songs.
Yeah.
I
Um,
love that. I love music, but I especially love music because I'm a word person. So I especially love music that has and gives that message and makes you think. Even after you're like, dang, let me play that again. Did they say that?
yeah.
That's dope. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think it's just one of those things of when creating the music, especially when it's from different individuals, you have different point of views, uh,
Hmm.
being told of different stories. So then with someone's one telling their story, they're going from their own experience of what they've been through or what they may have seen or heard, and then for somebody else when they're receiving it, it may resonate with them because that's something that they to some degree been through, especially
Hmm.
for some of the love songs or the sad songs that we have on the album. um, those are emotions that you're touching that allows you to be like, I can kind of sit with that.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Can I say something real quick? I just want to say, my mother-in-law is a big fan of you guys' music, by the way. She so she met D'Lo from in our first baby shower. She met D'Lo. He came and helped out at our first baby shower. I don't know if mom and pops, I don't know if y'all know that, but D'Lo came up and when we had our first baby shower for Donovan, he helped set up and bring stuff in, and and do all of that stuff with me. It's like D'Lo has been a true blue A1 since day one, homie, since I've met him and been
Mm-hmm.
born. But yeah, so one of his songs came on the shuffle one day when we was driving in the wood, and CG goes, "Oh ma," cranked that mug up and was like, "Listen to this." Before she told her anything, she goes, "This sounds good." And then listen to the song. She's like, "Ooh, can you send me this?" She said, "When you find out who it's by, it's gonna be even crazier." She's seen the name and everything. She's like, "Oh, D-Lo the body. I don't think I know who." She was like, "Remember this guy from the baby shower?" And she goes, "Oh yeah, the military man. I like him. I like him." Because she said the same thing about my cousin Keenan because he's an electrician. So I like him too. And I was like, yeah, D'Lo made this. D'Lo and his squad, they made this.
Yeah.
And she was like, really? And I was like, yeah, yeah, our mother-in-law is a big fan of y'all. She's
What's
in her
up?
60s too. So,
Hey, tell her we said thank you for that. That's love.
oh yeah, oh yeah, trust me, it's gonna be
Big,
it's some
big
love.
love, big love.
You you still
Yeah,
trying to get it, King?
I'm
yeah, he's
fine, but it's okay. You wanna know what? We just gonna make
yeah,
it.
because
I said, why don't you go out and come back in?
he
I
did.
did.
He
I
just
did.
did. Yeah,
We
because
gonna make
that
it rock the way it's gonna rock.
I don't doubt that Gene with D, and we raised him that way, him and his little brother. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why, wanted to kind of put this together is like me and Angel, we always said, if you rock with our boys, like they're your brothers, then you like our sons, and we're gonna support you in whatever you do. We're gonna treat you like our
Hmm.
own. That's one thing. If our boys don't rock with you, we don't rock with you. That's just
Right.
how it is. That's just how it is with us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Loyalty is everything.
Yeah, that's how it is. So with the
Loyalty and
streaming,
respect.
the music, whatever it is, if you say you rock with a person, then rock with a person. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? And that means spending $5, $6 on a album. That means liking or commenting on the stream. That
Hmm.
don't just mean subbing when you reach 500 and you monetized, or you got 1,000 followers, or you doing shows and selling out, then you want to be a part of it. That's
That's
not
from the
support.
ground up.
That ain't
Yeah.
support.
Yeah.
So with this, and I know my people, and me, I ain't never held my tongue for nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
So when they look back at this restream, this recording, this live stream, they can look in the mirror and they know who I'm talking about. They can look in their streaming playlist and see how
Hmm.
many downloads. They can see how many times they like all the good name, podcasts are
Or
taken.
shared.
They know if they've been on Twitch. You know what
You
I'm
know what's
saying? They
crazy,
look
Pops?
themselves in the mirror.
It's a lot of people that don't realize that we actually can see that to a definitive extent. We can see how
YouTube
long you've been
analytics.
in there.
Oh, that's
We can
true.
see how long you pop in, see if you shared it, see if you liked it, see if
Mm-hmm.
you commented. If you
Hmm.
Hmm.
just pop in here and there, we can see all of that. And a lot of people are like, you can't see that.
Yes, you
Yes,
can.
we can.
Analytics for a reason.
Yes, you
The
can.
It's
When I
analytics.
yes, we
It's
can.
when I look
information.
at my new subscribers, and again, those that
Hmm.
subscribe to get me to that 100 before the end of last year, I really appreciate that. But
I still
since
need to go through
then,
and make sure Buzzer Beaters follows your channel too.
Not to
and
like the
and I
crazy
need to
thing.
and I need to follow his too, because again, sports and sports betting, that's a correlation right there. So we need to
Nah,
Hmm.
link
it's the
up.
crazy thing too, because it's
But
just like
go
people will
ahead,
say
King.
listening to our music, but it's like, bro, I have you on. Like, we're friends on Apple Music, and if you have Apple Music, you can see like when your friends listen to a certain album.
Mm-hmm.
You
It's
can
like
have friends on Apple
I
Music.
don't see your
Wait a minute.
profile under this album.
This is
You
news
told
to
me that
me.
Exactly.
you told me that you listened to my brother's album, but your name is not on there.
Know my
I
name
see
everywhere.
I see y'all
Exactly.
there
Exactly.
because
Because
y'all told
that's one of the
we're
things that I always say, your family should be your first supporters. They should be your first supporters.
Jesus.
They should be there and support you and everything. You know what I'm saying? And they don't realize that when you look at your YouTube analytics, you can see how many people is viewing it. And of course, new subscribers is gonna be that one. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Because it's reaching more people. But you should have at least 30, 40% of subscribed people watching it. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, I think that's a pretty good number for people that subscribe. as opposed, and you're hoping that those subscribed is your family. But again, as time goes on and questions start getting asked and stuff like that, you'll know, because it's like they don't know the answer to it. You get what I'm saying? You like, hey, did you listen to D song? Hey, did you check out King's, the
I
FIW?
don't even
Did you
ask
watch
no
James
more.
podcast? Hey, did you check out my wife's book yet? And you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Pops, I'm glad you said that because Keem, I've been meaning to talk to you since Tuesday. My aunt is like 56 years old. She
yeah,
goes, Little
Don't be
Gene.
saying that like it's old, punk.
Well, I mean, she don't really be involved with like, social media and stuff like that. She hit that threshold where she like, I really actually don't even want my phone in my hand.
yeah. But what she
Right.
said?
She hit me and she goes, Little Gene, when y'all gonna get y'all wrestling shirts made?
There you go.
Yeah.
Because we have
Yeah.
been talking about the FIW shirts. We have.
Yeah.
Cause I
Yeah.
got my Black Royal shirt, so I need one of them shirts too,
We
King.
need so look, Pete. There's
Yep.
a shirt company like on Raymond Street down the street from my crib. I'm
Hmm.
thinking on the weekend I'm gonna go holler at them and see what they talking about getting some stuff printed.
Yeah, because we need the we
I'll
need.
say this is the same thing with all the good names too. We've been talking about getting some
I have my Black Royal
some
merch
Yeah.
merch.
now. Y'all just can't see
Yeah.
it. Cameras, man.
Yeah. I was gonna have my
Technically,
boy
you
print up
sporting
some
it because
stuff.
you got your Black Royal screen.
I was gonna have my Yeah, I was gonna have my boy print up some stuff for me, man. But he unfortunately, he passed away the other day before he could
Rest
get
in
it
peace,
done for
Taylor.
me. Yeah, that was my guy.
See,
And that when I
my
talk about
condolences.
support, when I told that dude that I was doing this, he was like, I got you, whatever you need. He turned the Discord over to me and everything. You know what I'm saying? That was my guy, when it
Yeah,
comes to
that,
just
Pops,
just
what
that,
kind of headset you got? Because that mug sound crisp.
hey, well
Right?
let me go. Hey,
yeah, go
Fee
ahead, shout
fine,
your
fee
equipment.
fine, fee fine. If you're listening to this stream, I'm using fee fine mic. I have their with I guess like the soundboard thing. Now the headset is different. I
Okay.
do plan on buying their headsets too, just to keep it all in the family. A lady on X, everybody, they get the DJI and they get the other mic. I can't remember the name of. Begin with an
Uh,
S, I think it is.
you talking about
Sure, for something like that,
Hmm.
something like that.
yeah,
And
sure and Rode because I
she
got a Rode mic right here.
yeah, and she hit me in the DM and she was like, "You don't need all that." She was like, "Here it is, right here." She sent me the Amazon link, and we're talking like 40, $50. You can get all they stuff for under, or either right at 100 or a little bit under 100,
I'm about to say
and the
because I got
quality is
this mic
good.
too right here.
Yeah, and I got their wireless, the little wireless joints like the
Mm-hmm.
DJI. I got those,
So are those
so
are those
we
the
go
same
portable.
that the guys use for the studio, or is that just for podcasting? Is that for
I think they can
artists
use it
as
for
well,
both.
or?
I think they can use it for both. But
Some
I got
some
I'm saying
people,
that just in case you was looking for y'all was looking for microphones. E.
yeah, some people use different type of mics, but we have a. Can you pass me that mic right there?
Um, yeah,
We
yeah.
have a condenser mic. It's a
mm-hmm.
MXL 770. You know,
Hmm.
I like
Yeah,
the
I was
Uh,
using
color.
one. I was using one of those when I first started, and then I went to a dynamic mic. I just like the sound of the dynamic mic. As you get closer,
yeah.
your voices. You know what I'm saying? And that's
I'm
what
trying
this
to
mic
figure out how to
is.
use this one.
Pass
The
me
voice
that.
get a little deeper.
I'm trying to
so
figure
Yeah.
out how to use this one right here.
you're
I ain't plugged it
asking
into the
everybody,
PC yet.
What is
you're asking
that,
everybody
I
questions.
know for podcasts, if we want to set this up, we got this too. A little
Right.
something, something.
Let's
babe? What's that little
hold
that
on,
you got?
because he's asking questions.
It's a
Who
tiny
who does?
microphone.
No, you're asking questions. So
It's a
let me
tiny
ask you a
microphone.
question.
You go ahead, King.
How long you have the fate in the books now?
Mm-hmm.
What I know about you, you've always. I remember when I went to Vegas with you personally, with my brother D. Um,
Mm-hmm.
you've been betting on sports. So what made you decide to open up a podcast about it and help people do parlays? Because you've been doing this for a while.
I'm
So you've been
gonna
asking
tell
everybody
you.
else questions. So now I'm gonna ask you a question.
What parlay made this happen?
The
Yeah,
woman,
what? Yeah, yeah. Like,
I'm
what
gonna
made you
tell
be
you, I'm
like,
gonna tell
hey,
you,
I'm good at this.
hey, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna tell you. The woman that's right here on this screen, right? I've been talking about this for maybe a year or two of doing it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she talked to me, had a talk, and sometimes when your woman speak, your wife, you gotta listen. You know what I'm saying? Men, we can get a lot of things right, but then we can get a lot of things wrong. But when they come to you with truth like that and tell you that you can do it, don't put it off and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that, you got to roll with it. And so I went on ahead and got what I needed. And it's been doing it for a minute, but what I'm doing is kind of unique because people want to see winners damn near every night. Now
Right.
you're betting on an unknown outcome. So it's not gonna happen, unless I'm doing straight bets. I don't do straight bets because you got to put a lot of money to make, decent money on your lines, right?
Right.
So I do
Right.
parlays and stuff like that, but I don't bet the $100 or $50. I'm trying to bet 10 and get your four. I'm trying to bet 10 or 20 and get your five. Now, Keem and D, they done seen some of them tickets, So, so the thing is like that's me. Again, shoot, shoot you, yeah, as Keem stated, he been to Vegas with me. But here in Indy, we have a spot called the Winter Circle, and I was working downtown, and the first day Indiana was started sports betting, I went there on my lunch break. The only thing is, I didn't know it's gonna be another 100 or so people there too. I
Mm.
mean, and this was before you could do it on your phone. This was before they had the machines in there, so everybody
Oh,
had to
you
go to
was
the
in person
counter.
sports betting? I know that was
Yeah,
crazy.
but there's a thing. I only had 30 minutes, right? I only had 30 minutes
You
for
know
lunch,
the
and I'm
break.
downtown. And you had to go to the counter to put your plays in. So I
Yeah.
was like, oh man, the first day I ain't even gonna get the bet. So I just grabbed some
Jeez.
wings, walked back to work, and called it a wrap. But then once FanDuel and all, you start doing it on mobile, it was a wrap. I
Oh
was like,
yeah.
oh, I can be at the crib. I can I can be anywhere, that the states allow it and bet. I'm with it. But King, back to your question, man. That's what it was, man. It was wifey. She pushed me because I don't think if she wouldn't have had that talk with me, we wouldn't be having this live stream right now, like for real. So I pretty much went all in, and I'm still right now trying to figure because I work. This is like the side thing for me. I do have a 9 to 5 to pay the bills, insurance, and all that. But I'm trying to get on a schedule where I can do NBA. And NBA is hard because it's every night, whereas football
Yeah.
is like Monday night, Thursday night, Sunday. I got time to do a video. And again, I'm gonna shout out my nephew, uh, that was helping me, with the videos on football, whatnot. He's got a lot of things going on career wise. So big shout out to him for helping
How
me
is
with.
he doing? Is he doing all right?
He doing good, man. Hey,
Go ahead,
I
tell
think
him,
he
baby.
got
Tell him.
I think he's got over, cutting his hair. But I'll tell you this, right now he's training. He's a firefighter. So he's in training now. So yeah. Yeah. So that's
Okay.
what he's doing
I've
now.
always
So
wanted to be a firefighter, but I felt
yeah,
like I
he
was
he
too
got
short
in
I
for the
didn't
there.
know.
He's
job.
he's a
I didn't know he was
firefighter.
a firefighter.
So now
I've
we are
always
doing
wanted to be a firefighter. I just
yeah,
thought I was too short
and
for the job.
we are doing the video for the Super Bowl. We will be doing a video, putting that out. It'll probably be out Friday night. We're doing that. So he said he's gonna try and get with me on basketball, but hey, his career come first. I respect that. I
Oh
love him
yeah.
like a
Yeah.
son too. But yeah, man, that's pretty much what's going on. Fade in the books, man. Just trying to get the subscriber count up. If it gets monetized, man, it's going back to the channel. I'm giving it to the people. You know what I'm saying? So about 349 subscribers away.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So
saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Went up fast. I will
So
say.
y'all that's listening, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe.
Go ahead.
yeah,
Especially,
yeah,
Facts.
especially
I'm a,
Facts.
you got
And
yeah.
200.
y'all on YouTube, make sure everybody that's tuning in on YouTube, make sure you check in with Ether for Real with Black Royals and Keem the Truth on our Twitch with FIW. Make sure y'all tap in and get and get words of wisdom on? Is it on Amazon? And where else is it on besides Amazon
It
again?
is on Words of Wisdom, but you can also check out the videos that I put out on Wisdom's channel. That's
Hmm.
WIZDOME apostrophe S channel. So
Make
those are
Yeah.
sure,
where
Is it
I
make
also
give
sure
But
you
y'all tap
Bar-
in.
visuals.
Barnes and Noble,
Barnes and
you
Noble?
type it into
Barnes and
the search
Nobles,
and you
Amazon.
yeah, it'll come
It's
up.
on all major retailers.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, and make sure y'all tap
Hopefully,
into fading the books too, because y'all see the name of the title. You see, y'all about to
yeah.
see her holding up the book right there.
Yeah, there you go, right there. Hopefully, we can get it digital. That's the plan. You know what I'm
Oh
saying? Get
yeah,
it
That's
that'll
digital
that's
go
and
that's
crazy.
Yeah, I
everything.
actually
got
what I'm working on.
I
Yeah,
need to get a
get
hard
digital.
copy. I also need to get a hard copy of my cousin's books too, because he writes children's books.
I got a
Yeah, and
I
Mm.
got a question for Ether though, real quick.
Hey,
Got the book right
oh
there.
yeah,
Yeah, hard copy,
yeah.
yes, sir.
That's what we talking about right there.
D-Lo the
Yes,
body in
sir.
the background. Ether, how did you come up with the name Black Royals?
Ooh, ooh.
All right, so Black Royals started from actually a video game on GTA.
I thought that sounded familiar. I thought that sounded
They was probably
familiar.
killing me in lobbies, and I didn't even know it, to be honest.
I because there's somebody on my friends list who got Black Royals as they tag
Yeah,
as
that's
they
what I'm saying.
game
They was
tag
probably
on
killing us in
GTA.
Man,
GTA lobbies. We didn't even know.
GTA. That's wild.
So yeah, that's the name that I had when I was like the CEO on the game on there. And then what game were we playing after that? It was I can't remember
Red
what game
Dead.
it was.
Was it Red
Uh,
Dead?
I can't remember whatever game we were playing. We called that Black Royals. I think it was Throne of Liberty.
Oh
And
yeah,
then
Throne and Liberty. Yeah, we were Black Warriors on there.
along that time, that's when we kind of started like, all right, you know, getting to know each other and everything. And then that's when we started making music with each other more. And, kind of coming around the idea of building an organization and trying to figure out what would we name the organization. At the time, I had Lit Vibes, and they had Infinite Vibes.
Hmm.
So at first, I think we were playing around the name of like Lit Infinite Vibes or Infinite Lit Vibes, and then
Infinity Lit.
the vote was like just call it Black Royals. So that's what we ran with.
Hmm.
So
I would
do you
have I
know
would have never
where?
thought that.
Do
Yeah.
you know where the Infinite Vibes name came from?
Infinite Vibes name, where did it come from?
That sounds like a trivial question,
Okay,
For
so
real,
King.
I
the
don't. Yeah,
Infinite Vibes,
I don't know
the
that.
Infinite Vibes came from.
I was about to say you are Infinite Vibes. What do you mean?
No,
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm about to let him know where. Like, so the Infinite Vibes
Okay.
came from in the Vo Planet shows. As you know, that he has his own thing called Infinite Domain, and then I call myself the Vibe. So we
Mm.
combined together to be called Infinite Vibes. So that's where the branding came from Infinite Vibes of us doing
Hey,
the thing. So that's where like the show branding came from. So
That
when
nigga
you
said
came
that's
with
the
Black
trivia.
Royals, I was like, oh, this is nice. Like I like the Black Royals name. I like it. You know what I'm saying?
We gonna say
But that
that
is
for
where
trivia
loved
night.
it. I love the name.
Yeah. Yeah.
that is where the Infinite Vibes name came from. So it came from we used to do a music review show and we was like, how can we combine this to be like your thing and my thing? So he was like, oh, I got my thing called Infinite Domain, which he still has, and then I'm called the Vibe. So I was like, let's do Infinite Vibes, and then that's how the show ideas came from. So that's where it
Hmm.
came from. But that's why I always wondered where you got Black Warriors from. I didn't know if it was just something that you just came up with or whatever. I mean, obviously it's something that you came up with, but I'm saying like where was the origin story of it? Because I like the Black Royals name. Like it's nice. Like
Yeah.
wish I could see
Said
the
you
shirt.
wanna
The
be
shirt is fire. I love the shirt.
Royals,
I love this
Royals.
shirt.
Yeah.
Like they've had some merch. Like both shows that I've done with Black Royals as hosting, the merch has been on point. Like I will shout out to y'all with that. Like the
Yeah.
shirts that you've made, brother. Like the ideas that you have had for Black Royals, it's been amazing. Like um I'm gonna give you your flowers right now. Like you got a whole vision board down there. If I come downstairs, like he has a whole like Ether
I'm about
has
to
a
say, is that
whole
what that is right there? Is the vision
yes,
board?
he
Yeah.
That's
has a
what I'm
whole
talking
Ether
about.
has
That
a
Yeah.
that
whole
whiteboard,
Ether.
that whiteboard, the vision
Yes, I
board
was
be that
in
be
Mm-hmm.
on
the
point.
studio with him one night, and he just started writing on his whiteboard. And I'm talking about like he's writing, like he's talking about like stuff need for the studio, names of the
That's what I
songs
need.
for the next
Yeah.
project,
I don't got the space for
name
it.
of the events. Like he has it like planned out on that whiteboard right behind him, if you can see it. But
Yeah,
he
I
has
see.
it all planned out, and it's like events, album names, song names, what the studio needs, like lights, speakers, monitors, this. Like he has it all planned out. He has
Yeah.
like he's taking hold of that thing and like he's making it something.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know if you was in here, but
That's what's
that's you
up.
King, that's exactly what I was speaking to. And like I said, you're there with them, but I'm on the outside and I'm looking in and I can see just the change in everything. You get what I'm saying? Cuz you
Mm-hmm.
know,
It's organization and
sometime
execution.
I may speak and I may speak over, but I am very observant when it comes to people I love. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Hmm.
very observant when it comes to what they do, their movements and stuff like that. And I've just noticed the different, like I said, the sound of the music, the energy, the focus, all of that. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
mean, to be
Because
honest,
huh?
he wrote my verse on "Can You Imagine" pretty much.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Because
Ether's pin game is like that. Like he pretty much I wrote the beginning part of it and he pretty much finished the verse for me. Like
yeah, I like it, man. It's a perfect. I don't want to say, I don't want to say marriage, but it's a perfect storm. Let's just say a
yeah, like
perfect storm. You
we
know
got
what I'm
good synergy
saying?
is what you said.
Yeah. Look, man. Look, look. Some of y'all that like D know how I can be sometimes, but I again,
Yeah.
I'm look exactly. You only get one of these, so I ain't gonna be biting my tongue. Just you get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
anyway,
Hmm.
but you know what I'm. But the music, I love it, man. Like I said, I'm y'all biggest fan. Me and wifey, we can squabble over that later, but I've seen it. I love it. I want y'all to keep doing what you're doing. Family, y'all better purchase the music because I start quizzing y'all. Don't test me. Uh,
About to say, you
uh,
see, I just dropped the. Can you imagine?
can you
What do you say?
imagine?
What do you say after this line right here? What do you say?
Cause
But
man,
hey man, hey, when I heard Gravity, I was like, yeah, Gravity, boy, that one right there, boy,
And
that,
as soon as I
Hey,
heard
boy.
gravity,
When I heard Gravity, I
I
was
started
like,
creating my little stuff. I was like, I'm posting this. Y'all
yeah,
see,
that's
as soon
that.
as
I
I
was like,
did,
yeah,
I'm
yeah, Gravity.
posting this.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Now
And
we gotta talk
Got
shout
about
so
out to
much
little
stuff of
shout
y'all
out
in
to
my
the boy
phone, it's
Cairo.
ridiculous.
Shout out to the boy Cairo. Shout out to the
we
boy
gotta talk about how
Cairo.
we
Shout
gotta
out
talk
to
about
He
how
is
Kyrie.
you
one busy guy.
on
That
the
that
Cairo
boy.
Cairo is
is
cocaine vibes music, right?
yes, that's cocaine
I
vibe
fucks
music.
with. I mess
Let me
with
tell you,
Cairo.
man.
That's the
Okay,
guy.
hey, so, let me, man. Let me pause for a minute. But I tell you what, man. Cairo works like there's no tomorrow. That boy is everywhere.
Yes, he
And
Yes,
is.
and
he
and
mhm.
and
is.
and barbershops, beauty salons, on library porches,
He
and
was
Nursing
performing
street
homes,
at a
lights.
Comic Con down there in Atlanta.
That
nursing homes.
Yeah, that boy is everywhere. But you know what though, man? That's what you got to do to get your people. To get your name out there. And
Yeah,
I
but he
see
has
that
that
coming for
vibe,
y'all.
that vibe kind of music too.
I see that coming for y'all too. Black Royals. Like I said before, man. I don't care. Some people, that's real, that's close to you, that's in your circle. They don't want to see you, ascend past them. You get what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
you got to go out to others. It's the reason why people leave their fortune to their damn
Hmm.
dogs and cats when they gone. You get what
Mm.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
but
Not to
I'm
the
just
dogs
saying,
and cats.
and again, I just use this. I'm using this platform to let family know you got to do better. You got to do better, and that's for everybody you see on this screen. You got to do better and really support them out there. You know what I'm saying? Period, point blank, because they could be doing something else, and they could be making phone calls from somewhere else.
And
So with that,
Cause
that's
my
one
you know
thing
what
rage,
I'm
I
my
saying?
will.
road rage is crazy.
No, that's another
Yeah.
thing I will applaud y'all
Don't ever
for
give
too,
me a gun while I'm in the car.
because
Oh
y'all
You
have
know?
no!
actually y'all have actually driven to ATL to support shows. Like y'all have driven wherever you've been. Like every show that we've done, y'all been there. You know what I'm saying? And it's like there's no reason why you can't come down the street. Like
Yeah.
me and D was up there. When me and D was up there opening for Coco Bangs, it was like, okay, y'all said y'all couldn't do the drive to ATL. It's down the street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even
Why y'all
yeah,
not?
even the show y'all put on.
That was wild for me.
Yeah.
That was wild.
Even the show that y'all put on here and D was, headlining, Gene was there, and
Yeah,
that's why I
Gene,
say,
you was there.
Gene was there, CG was there, and
Mhm.
they got 2 kids. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Mhm.
And trying, you know what I'm
Little,
saying?
And y'all were
little.
there. Y'all
And
were
if
there
you
the
know,
whole show.
they
Mhm.
kids is full of energy. That's what is it? That's like Red Bull and what's another
Shut up,
energy drink,
Monster.
Full
Red
Throttle,
Bull and
Monster.
Monster.
Yeah, that's Red Bull and Monster. Them
Do you
two got
see?
some
Do you
energy.
see these eyes?
Yeah, like y'all were there, and y'all
Yeah,
were there the whole time.
Them boys wake up at 5
yeah.
a.m.
And for family not to show up, I was really, you
This
know,
also, I was. I'm gonna tell you, the truth, I was pissed. I was mad.
yeah, we was both pissed. We was both pissed at that. Y'all made
Mhm.
a drive up here, equipment, all that to put on a show where they didn't have to go nowhere and didn't show. Yeah, I was pissed, and I hope they
And
see
for
it. I hope they
them that
see
was
this. I
complaining
hope they
about
do.
the distance. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I
That
hope they
that
see it. I hope they see
that
it, and I
happens a
hope they
lot for the
listening.
boys' birthdays too. That happens a lot for the boys' birthdays. We
Yeah,
even get blamed for why people forget their birthdays, even though they don't remember my birthday, and I've been around for 30 plus years.
I tell you what, man, we got calendars. We got Once you put something on it, because me, with me working and and everything else or whatever it is, I put it on a calendar and I hit
Mhm.
that every year. You know what I'm saying? Yearly. So I know as long as I got that phone, as long as I can still see, read, as long as I'm here, I'm gonna know when somebody's birthday is. I'm gonna know
Mhm.
those days. You know what I'm
By the
saying?
way, they still got them Nerf guns, mama. They
See,
still got them Nerf
I
guns.
actually
now,
got
I
I
give
actually
the
got a
cool
question
gifts.
about
It got so bad. I actually had to put
now,
them in the room.
now I gotta ask wifey real quick because I know what's going on.
Mhm.
But wifey, tell us what you got going on coming up as far as your speaking engagements and whatever else you got going on.
Do you have any signings coming up? Please throw that in there too.
Me and actually, for the first one is I am doing my first in public speaking on Saturday. This Saturday, February the 7th.
This
It's
Saturday?
at it's at a private event that
Why he gotta be? I'm sorry, mama. Why he gotta be Caucasian, Ether?
Oh my
you call me Caucasian.
It's Black History Month, dog.
For
Like,
I'm
what you
so
real?
done.
doing?
Avatar.
I was trying
I'm
to
so
set up
done.
my
I'm done.
background, but
You're
I guess
silly.
I
I'm
don't have
sorry,
it
mama.
set yet.
That just threw my whole
Y'all silly.
concentration off.
With it was the pink hair for me. I
It threw my whole
paused.
concentration
He
off.
said I'm not on screen.
I'm sorry, mama. I'm sorry.
Paused. It was the hair. It was the pink hair for
Ether
me.
said
I
I'm
was like,
so he gonna put me.
what?
That's what he was trying to do.
But yeah,
I'm sorry, mama.
that's gonna be on February the 7th. Is my first live speaking event
What
in front
time?
of people. But it's a private event.
Yeah.
Nice.
Record it for
On
me.
the live. I don't know.
Record it for
Well, I'm gonna be up there, so it's up to Tori to record.
me. Record it for me.
Yeah.
Tori's not very good at recording when he's there with me for my events. I got to pay
He be in
somebody to do
awe.
that.
I get it.
Cause
He
yeah, you
be
know
in
what I'm
awe.
saying?
Like,
Like you want to be there. Like
I
this
get it.
like I don't want like if I see something, I don't want to be looking at it through a screen. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like that's like I want to be able to
But
look
yeah, that
at it,
don't help me though, because I
enjoy it.
can't do it.
I know we can get
So
somebody
anyway,
else.
so with that being the case, and I'm me and a couple of my girlfriends are actually planning out my actual book signing event.
Hmm.
Mhm.
So I do plan on having one of those. And I actually got some good news this morning from my publisher because I have another book that's coming out this year from my publish from another publishing house. That's the book is called Internal Reflections with Wisdom, A Journey with Wisdom. So that'll
Ooh,
be
look at that.
out
You heard it here first. You
sometime
heard it here first on Fading the
this
Books.
year.
Alert! Alert!
Okay, so I
But
wanted
you
to
know
ask,
what? Uh-huh.
what
Go ahead.
made you start putting it into a book? Because I know you've been doing poetry for a minute. Um, You've been doing it for a long time. What made you decide you wanted to put it in a book, sell it to people?
So the thing is that it's always been in some form of a book. It started out as a sheets of paper that I would put together, and then I started actually transferring from the piece of paper to a notebook, and it went from my notebook to that lovely Apple to my phone in the notes section, onto pen and paper. So my thing is it's always been because I think the speaking is so powerful. That's why when you speak and you put that out there and you release it, you have such power behind your words that you don't even know what you're putting in motion. People call it putting out there to the universe. People call it manifestation. But before it was manifestation, I always knew the power of what you speak. And I always, as a child, I used to think my thought process was, well, I can talk myself into trouble and I can talk myself out of trouble. We
Mm.
right. So you add that and you put that together. Um,
Okay.
and you
Man,
get paid for it.
when she held up her phone and she was talking about how she put it in her notes. I couldn't remember that Drake line. Then I pulled it up when hey, if somebody find that iPhone,
Yeah,
you should
yeah, the
sell it to any
iPhone with the
other.
or the
You
BlackBerry
should sell. Yeah,
with
you
the
can sell it
side
to
stuff.
any other poet you know.
Yeah, yeah. I know
Lord.
Yeah.
exactly. I know
Well,
exactly
look,
what line you're
my
talking about.
girlfriend gave me a lot of journals. Well, and poetry is also a form of journaling with me as well. So I'm in my friend circle. I'm known as the vault. So they know that anything they pour into me or they tell me, it is not leaving unless they come and get. They got a key and they come and get it, right?
Yeah.
So I believe in that. And as we were actually sitting up here speaking, the funny thing is that I have this actually wrote this and finished this today. I'm gonna read it to you guys real quick. It's called Chasing. It's got a part one, but I'm gonna read part two because I think that it's relevant to everything that we've been talking about family, about folks like that. So this is called Chasing. It says, I didn't lose anything when I walked away. I gained my peace. Ain't never beg anybody to stay. Everybody who laughs with you ain't walking with you anyway. Yeah, I learned that the hard way. Realize that you don't have to stay where you're not respected, and fake acceptance, baby, rejected. So I chose myself and stopped chasing what runs from me and made room for what finds me, leaving that bullshit behind me. Walking away isn't a weakness, it's choosing peace over permission. So in walking away, you allow your silence to give the final message. Within you, baby, that's a huge mental investment.
Mm.
Mm.
Hey, round of applause. Round of applause, y'all. Round of applause.
Oh, he's got the round of applause button.
Round of applause. Round of applause.
He's
Yes,
got the
sir.
round of
So
Ain't
applause.
got
that's
Yes,
shit
chasing,
sir.
to
and so and that I hope that resonates with you because you got to think in your first career you're begging people to asking
Mm-hmm.
people, begging them to listen to your stuff. But once
Mm-hmm.
you elevate mentally and you elevate to another level, you can leave that behind. So if they're considered bullshit, leave that behind because if you're not talking about something that I'm doing, or even at some point in your conversation, you're not talking about me, but you're coming back to me behind the scenes
Mm-hmm.
saying, hey, yo, listen, or the first thing that's on your mind when I make it up there, you see me outlining or headlining a big show, then you want to say, oh, yo, I remember. What do you remember? Because I forgot you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there was I just seen a clip the other day. I can't remember who it was, but he had a bully from back when he was a kid, and that bully showed up at his event. Like he was shaking hands with fans, signing stuff and all this stuff. And he showed up and he was like, "Hey man, I'm down on my luck and I'm homeless." And he was like, "I ain't got nothing for you. You used to pick on me every single day until I graduated. I ain't got nothing for you." He was like, "But I'm
Mhm.
homeless, man." He's like, "Nah, that hey, I ain't make your choices. You made your choices."
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're right about that. For sure. For
So
sure.
that was Chasing part two. Part one is actually in my book,
In
Wisdom
the
is
book.
Political Therapy.
That's right.
It's in the, all right. Look, when the governmental funds hit the account. When the funds hit the account.
And I do believe that you sold out, right? Like you had to do a
I did.
refund.
I sold out on both Barnes and Noble and Amazon. I didn't even know that I sold out on Barnes and Noble until my niece told me that she was trying to get, and they said that they were out of stock.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I hope you got some stock for these two bookstores.
Mm.
Cause when I brought it up to him, I was like, yeah, my mother, she does poetry. She has a book and everything. And she was
Mhm.
like, oh, give her my information. And that's literally how that conversation was like, give her my information. We're trying to add more black poets in the store. Please give her my information.
Hmm.
So
And that
whenever I can get these to you, mama, I will.
and
Mhm.
that
Pictures
is
in person, however, because I
and
got her
that's what
email
this is
for you
about.
too.
That's what
That's
this is
the
about right
connection,
here.
connection, and
Yeah,
it really
connections
doesn't
and
take.
everything else. Because we got my fault, babes. We got
Mhm.
a variety of like entertainment for people, sports betting, poetry, you know, all the good names are taken. I just had to say variety because
It is a
y'all come
variety.
with whatever. Like you tune in, you never know
We
what you're
talked
gonna
about we
get.
talked about Diddy for like 3 episodes. Diddy and Cassie, how she should have took the stairs. Like
Man, y'all talk
one of
about
our
the
slogans
craziest stuff.
actually came from that situation. Um,
Wow.
What's
so
the slogan?
she should have took the stairs.
Oh,
Our slogan is you need to take the stairs, and so like from that we got that from watching it. It was
so
like
wrong.
if she would have took the stairs and not the elevator, she probably would have got away.
Yeah.
That's what we
Yeah.
got from the video.
That's what
That's
we
you.
talking
I
about.
mean,
That's all right
That's what we
there,
got from the video.
bro.
That is wild.
baby. I was thinking something
Yeah,
else,
man.
but you know.
We
That's
I,
still
exactly how that went.
when he said that, I immediately went back to the video and was like,
immediately went back
they
because
right
she paid for the
because
Yeah,
elevator.
she
Puff
would have
had to
took the
come out
stairs because
because
she
he wasn't
stood
flying
there
But then
for.
he would
downstairs
have
and
been
hold no
probably waiting
towel.
that if he didn't
Like,
see her in the elevator, he probably been
Mm-mm.
waiting at the stair door.
But that's what I'm
No,
saying. But
but she would
but
have
she
had
would have
multiple
been out
floors.
the
She could have
door by the
stopped at
time.
though, and he
yeah,
was
like
still naked.
she had time to get down the stairs. He would
And
have
he was
because he
still
was
naked. He
yeah,
had
she
a
That
would have had to
towel
chemo,
drop
around
some
his
bags
waist.
or
She had
something.
to, yeah, she had to
Yeah, she
wait
would
for
have
the
made it
elevator to come up.
yeah,
Man,
she
that
he
would
would
have
have.
made
She
it down the
probably would have got
stairs.
away.
His family jewels would have been some monster mashes. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
Because baby, listen,
He would have. He probably would
that's
have got away.
that's a
he
very
wouldn't
good
have had a
analogy.
jewel.
Yeah,
But you see what I'm saying?
Very good
right.
analogy. It makes sense
Yeah.
because
That's where that slogan
as
came from. So when
Because I
you
mean,
watch
if
athletes,
the
you
we
really
always
go
episode,
know
back and look at the
don't try to
video,
take
she
shortcuts.
pressed the button like
Yeah.
5 times.
yep. And if you go back and
Yeah.
watch any of our videos, when we say something off the wall, be like, take the stairs, man.
Yeah.
Take the
Just
stairs.
take the
That
stairs.
easy.
Wow. I'm gonna use
You
that.
know, that's
I'm
that's
gonna use
usually
that.
what black folks do. Take the stairs in the scary movies. We going for the stairs
Yeah, no,
I'm
and
gonna
anyway.
use that.
she wanted to press
Yeah,
the
take the
button on the
stairs, man.
elevator.
That's look, we did this
Mm-mm.
all last episode. Poke, Brownie. Look, even
Yeah,
me I had to take the
she
stairs.
wouldn't have made it in the horror movie either.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, the black people got to die first in the horror movies.
Man.
Yeah, she would have been
She
gone.
wouldn't have made it. They would have thought she doing that stuff. They would have thought she was one there.
Yep.
Speaking of
Now,
which,
Like,
I watched Greenland 2 when I was out in Indy with my mom and pops, and the only black person in the movie died.
of
He was
course.
in the movie for like 10 minutes, and he died.
Yep.
You got
dang.
Chris
Well,
Brown. Crazy.
He got Chris Brown,
wow.
like literally, like
Crazy.
he was trying to take them to the safe zone, and he had like the only car in London, and like these meteors start hitting, and he tried to run to the van and got exploded. It.
Mm, mm, mm.
He got exploded.
Wow.
Yeah,
The extra
he got
ED at the
Exploded
end.
it.
yeah,
Exploded
Yeah,
it.
the extra ED exploded
Yeah.
it.
I would say that's that
Like
public
twice.
school kind of education.
That's
University of Warren
that
Council.
That's
IPS
how
in you.
I
Yeah.
always said it.
Hey,
He got exploded. It. You know what I'm saying?
The
Nah, with
IPS
him and
in you.
yeah.
King,
Look
I
that one
say
up.
if Webster got a
Yeah.
dictionary, I got my own too. So
Yeah, I got my
Yeah.
own. You know,
Now,
I make
you
up
know
my
what? I
own
got a
words.
question. I got a question for Ether because like out of all of us here, like they've been doing, music. At least I know with DeVoe and them. Keem, like I said, Keem got his hand in everything. Um, I wish DeVoe was on here. I want to ask you a question. You can ask him this for me, Ether.
right there, come on over to the camera,
DeVoe,
I bet
I
he
man.
just
could
want to
probably
know.
hear
I just
you.
want to
He
know
right there.
I just want to know. I
You're
know DeVoe
breathing.
works hard, like the producing, he does the writing and stuff like that.
50-11 job.
Has Ether had has he played a role like in your production as far as like the changes you made in your sound or whatnot? Like though, because again, I'm trying to understand Ether because again, Ether is the new one. So I gotta look. Ether look, Ether rocks with D, and I
Somebody
told y'all
knees is
before,
hurting.
anybody that rock with D, rock with me. So I just want to know,
Somebody knees is
DeVoe,
hurting.
welcome to Fade in the Books, DeVoe. I just want to know, has what part has Ether played as far as you coming along as a producer, a songwriter, and things of that nature?
Yeah, that's a great question. So Ether's played a real big role in our songwriting and allowing me to really just focus on the production of things. He's
Mm-hmm.
really given us that driving force, that motivation when it comes to his writing style. He's able to critique our writing styles and maybe even take it to a different level, we'll say, or just
Mm-hmm.
make more sense, or give us a different view of how we could, maybe say certain things. Like you guys said, in a certain way where we were using curse words a little too much. So what's
Yeah,
other ways that we could say those same things or get to those same meanings, um, you know, without actually just putting it out there as it is. So,
yeah,
he's definitely helped a lot when it
That
comes
wordplay.
to the wordplay. Yeah,
yeah.
there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
see, that's that 80s, 90s kind of flow where you could express yourself and it allowed more imagination. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to just coming straight out and just saying it. So
Hmm.
now that you're saying, because again, me, I'm not a word person first. I like the production side. Because if I'm not bobbing my head to it, I really don't want to hear what's got to be said. So if I'm like this, and then it's like, all right, let me play it again. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm
I
like,
listened to the
okay.
first line.
She listens, she's the word person. Me, I
Yeah.
gotta be able to like if I can sit back and drink on something or whatnot, and I'm like, okay, let me go ahead now. Let me start learning the words to the song. You know what I'm saying? And that's like I said before, that's where gravity got me. That's where, fucking with you. I mean, I can go down the list. You know what I'm saying? And man, Cold just now, y'all new release Code. If you ain't heard it, go check it out on our streaming platforms.
You
I
have no
just got done
choice because it's
listening to
cold outside.
OnlyFans.
It's
Yeah,
cold
I just got done
outside. You ain't
listening to
got no choice.
OnlyFans.
Yeah,
Like,
that was our opening song to
yeah,
FIW yesterday. It was cold,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah. I know I'm about to create something to play that on my Facebook page,
Yeah,
yeah,
y'all.
that was actually our opening song to FIW last night.
Hmm. Yeah.
King
Pops, you should have
King needs to
heard.
get FIW on YouTube. What's holding you back from getting on YouTube with that?
Okay, so the thing with YouTube, so here's the thing with FIW, we're trying to get it back on YouTube because last year it was on YouTube. So me and Tron will record the episodes off Twitch the same way that we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
My cousin would actually take the episodes, he would edit them, and he would put commercials and stuff like that in there, like actual commercials that we picked. We would have actual like breaks and stuff like that, and it would be like a full episode that you watch. It would come out like a couple days later after the stream. So we're trying to get back to that, to where you're watching it like it's like an episode on TV. So we're trying to get back to that. Um,
Yeah, because we've also been working on trying to set up the platform pages and like gear just specific content to certain ones. So
Yeah,
like,
so like I have the FIW Instagram now, so I'll be posting like the shows, like the show flyers and stuff on there. I'll be
Mm-hmm.
tagging my personal page, of course, with that. We're getting there. The thing is that we're building it back up to where it was, because it like I said, I've been doing this for like off and on for like 10 years, but now we're building it up to where we're getting actual like people involved.
yeah,
A lot of
it's
it
crazy.
was
Mhm.
a lot of
Yeah.
it was just
We
me.
ain't
Like
never
when I
met some
first
of these people, and they just sliding into the stream, just
Yeah, I
yeah,
noticed
incoming.
that.
How
Yeah,
I
the
a
get
lot
in
of
last
this?
it, a lot
the
of it
last
was like, that's why I appreciate Tron, because a lot of it was me doing it by myself. Like I had to
He was
commentate the
solo
whole
dolo.
shows by myself. I didn't have nobody to like bounce off of commentary with, you know what I mean? And
Y'all be
mm-hmm.
cracking
he's
me up.
he's came in, and that's why we work so good, because we talk about it. We plan this out. Like
And
we talk
honestly, I be
about what we're
feeling
gonna
bad
say.
when like my health be doing me dirty on like certain days, and like I got a rep. I be feeling bad when I can't make episodes because like this is kind of like a job to me now because of like how much effort I
Mm.
want to put into it. So I like when
Mhm.
I hit him up and be like, "Hey, I ain't gonna be able to make it. Me and the family doing something, or like I just can't,
Yeah, and I tell
I
him it's
can't
straight.
swing
Like
it."
we good.
I
You know.
be I be dead ass like bummed about it. Like I
Mhm.
got different channels tuning in. I'll send it out to 50 people if I can. If I
Yeah,
can't make
no.
it.
Every time we go live, he sends it out to all the group chats we're in, regardless if they click it or not. Like he does. Like
Hmm.
as soon as the episode starts, he sends it out. And you know, like I said, without him, a lot of it wouldn't be. Because like I said, when I did it years
A
ago,
lot of it is you too. Don't push it on me. I just work in the back with the creative part, but you build a lot of
You
it
the
on
pusher.
Twitch. You
Mhm.
build a lot of the relationship on Twitch because I've
yeah,
not Twitch, but on X because I've noticed a lot of people that have been coming in there trying to wanting to be a part of it
they
is
follow me
coming
on
from
X. Yeah,
X. Hmm.
I'm very
Mhm.
big on. So I'm very big on. I'm kind of known as a troll or whatever on wrestling Twitter, the internet wrestling community. That's what they call it, the IWC.
He's blocked by Bubba
Uh,
Ray Dudley.
I'm I'm blocked by a lot of
Wow.
actual professional wrestlers. Like
Yeah.
I don't
That's crazy,
He's
man.
blocked by Bubba
I've
Ray
been watching
Dudley,
wrestling.
dog.
I've been
Dudley
watching
boy. You
professional
got
wrestling
blocked
since I
by
was 6
Dudley
years old.
boy,
The
man.
Now that
Dudley
I'm
boys,
grown,
my
I don't
favorite
hold back.
tag team.
These
Nah,
them.
that's the Bushwhackers, baby.
No, no, no,
Mm-mm-mm.
no,
Okay,
no.
okay.
Devon,
Had to,
Devon, and Bubba Ray Dudley. I'm
Yeah,
blocked
I
by
had to
Bubba
show
Ray
you.
Dudley.
I had to show you some
okay.
videos of them.
So
Hit
I'm
him with
blocked
the
by Bubba Ray
tables.
Dudley.
Yeah,
And the reason
they
I'm
bring the tables
so
out. Yeah.
I'll just tell you the reason I'm blocked by him. Because I don't hold my tongue anymore because I don't live through it. I'm grown now. But basically I told him that when he was a world champion of TNA, which was an alternate company from WWE back in the day, that's when
Mhm.
TNA died. Because nobody wanted to see him at world champion. That's when they ratings started declining. People stopped tuning into the show because he sucks. Basically, he's only a tag
I
team
Mhm.
wrestler.
remember that. He
Not a,
was definitely kind of bad
yeah,
as a solo act.
he's not a good singles wrestler. He's only good with Devon. He's only good as a tag team wrestler, which is fine. Some people are only tag team wrestlers, but he blocked me for that. And so, so I'm
Truth
blocked
hurts,
by a
man.
lot of
Truth
He
I'm
hurts.
couldn't
blocked by
handle
a
the
lot of
truth.
Truth hurts.
I'm blocked by
Exactly.
a lot of professional wrestlers
Couldn't
on
handle it.
Twitter just because of the stuff that I say. I think I put a tweet out because WWE just had the Royal Rumble on Saturday. And normally WWE now they love to talk about like attendance and record gates because they're charging. This is why I don't really attend WWE events and stuff anymore, even though I grew up on it, because they're charging UFC and boxing prices for wrestling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
Hmm.
they're because WWE has merged with UFC, so they're under one company now. So
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
they're charging 3 times the amount just to attend the shows now, and it's the same stuff that we got. And now Triple H is in charge and all that stuff because Vince
Yeah.
McMahon is kicked out. So
Mm.
they love to talk about like, oh, we had 50,000 people in attendance and blah blah blah. They love to do that now because that's their namesake. Because the show is not good. Triple H doesn't know what he's really doing. So
Mhm.
the matches and stuff that he books is not it's not entertaining. It doesn't keep your interest like it used to back in the day because he really doesn't know what he's doing. So they just went to Saudi Arabia for the Royal Rumble and they didn't announce the attendance figure. So I put that tweet on Twitter and said, "Oh, yeah, I noticed that WWE didn't announce the attendance figure. Let me see how many
That
people
mug
actually."
was empty.
I'm talking about I think I got almost like 700,000 impressions on that. Like 700,000 people viewed my tweet from that.
Mhm.
Like that's the type of like pull I have on Twitter right now, and it's like people don't. I can say anything about wrestling, and if it's something that people don't agree with, it's gonna catch like wildfire on there.
Hmm.
Yeah. I've seen a few
So
of them.
yeah, so I'll be promoting FIW on there, but it's like they don't like when I talk bad about whatever they like. You know, I like all wrestling, so I watch all wrestling. Like I don't care where it's from. My daughter actually just became a wrestling fan 2024, but she
Mhm.
went into the Japanese wrestling because Zara likes anime. So
Mhm.
the Japanese women, they have a company in Japan that's all women, no men, It's called Stardom. The women in that company are presented like fairies and princesses and anime characters and stuff like that. Like that's how they're presented, like with their
I've
gear.
seen clips of that.
Yeah, like with their gear and their interests and stuff like that. So I told her, I showed her that on YouTube, and that's all she cares about. She don't care about nothing else. She cares about Stardom now. She wants to go to Japan. She wants to see these people live and all this other stuff. Like, and that's the stuff I'll be talking about. But like, people be getting on me because I like to watch all different type of wrestling. I don't care about what it is. Like, I just like it to be what it's from, and that's where like Full Impact Wrestling came from. It's just the mixture of me watching different wrestlings. Like a lot of Full Impact Wrestling is influenced by TNA. That's what I kind of grew up on. Like it was a point where I didn't really like WWE. Like I do have WWE elements in my shows, but a lot of it comes from stuff that's outside of WWE because they cater to a certain crowd, and I like people to like our matches. That's why it's different. Like that's the big selling point for me is like our matches. Like yes, it's
The
computerized and it's a
uniqueness in
video
our
game and
matches
stuff.
too.
Yeah, it's like it's computerized. It's a video game, but I want people to tune in for our matches because our matches have to be entertaining.
Right.
Like, and that's the thing. So when matches are short or they don't go the way that they supposed to, it looks bad because we even be talking about, we be like, oh, the match was lackluster and stuff like that because we really plan it out and we be trying to book it to where we give people the best like matches every week. Like that's our thing. So that's the biggest thing.
Well, with that being said, I think we're going to about ready to end this because we about to run down Joe Budden podcast hours, numbers on this thing. We almost had an hour and a half, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
like
man,
it just went that
it's
quick. I'm
family.
sitting here looking like, wait a minute. I'm up here
Family,
looking
though,
at
man.
my bets and I'm seeing, okay, I got a couple games going on. Like I'm
I,
looking
I
like,
can't
oh,
I can't
I'm
with
like,
you.
it's almost an hour
That's
and a
family.
half up in this
It's
thing.
family, though,
You know what
you
I'm
know.
saying? But
Real
yeah.
quick, real
I
quick.
got one last question. I
Well,
got
both
one
of y'all
last
go
question.
ahead.
When well, not when, but do you guys think that you're going to incorporate some more females in your albums and your music?
Ooh.
Oh boy.
That's a good question.
Yeah, so we
Ooh.
actually have
'Cause I
Oh,
set.
know
it's on the vision.
y'all
It's
have
on the
one
vision board. Oh,
that
oh,
went
it's on the
ghost, but
vision
I don't want.
board.
Hey,
Yeah, he sure looked to the board,
He
didn't
turned
he?
around
He
and looked
sure
at the
looked to the
yeah,
vision
board
board and
like,
was
like,
like,
that's what
"Yeah, we got."
yeah.
Yeah, we got somebody coming in on the what's that? The 21st actually. So in 2-3 weeks, we'll have a song where I'll be doing a song with her, and then trying to get a song with her and DeVoe as well. And then trying to get a female rapper on the album.
You need one?
Yeah, we do.
I'm gonna holler at somebody and see if they got some open time for you.
All right, bet. And then we'll have poetry on there. Her name is Sunday Jones. And then also Mother, if you would like to. I will give you the subject, when I get around to that time. But for you to have one of your poetries on the album as well.
okay.
Yeah.
You know I'm always down for the cause.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be like 3 or 4 right there. Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
I know we only have one last time. Was trying to, but it'd be a matter of people's availability and the eagerness to want to do it. So
Yeah.
can't make anybody do anything. You gotta want to do it.
Right.
Like I said, leave them if they can't roll with you, leave them in the past.
I definitely
Or
feel
put them in
that.
put them in a layaway.
So look, I actually got a question for you. Now that we're all on the stream together. This is actually, I think, my first time meeting you, Ether. I think this is my first time meeting you, but Keem and D'Lo have both told me about you. Is it possible if we can work out something where we can get you and the Black Royals on an episode of All the Good Names Are Taken, and we could, talk about you guys' music and interview you guys and all that?
Yeah, I think we can do that.
That's pretty
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about.
we did an
Mhm.
episode with them. I want to say last year where it
Y'all
was.
did 2 episodes with us.
Yeah, me and D'Lo did an episode separately, and then we did another one with a group of guys. But I think that'll
Then I
be.
think technically you did 3 because you also stepped in to be a guest on the show just to be on the show.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that'll be good. Like you get Ether and Zoe and DeVoe and all them on this, like Black Royals as a whole on the show. That'll be dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
let's
Cause like,
Yeah.
let's
cause
work
like
out.
Pops was saying, I was about to say, because like Pops was saying, we got a lot of variety. Like we got episodes where we were plugging people into the getting their trucking license. We got episodes where we're talking about men's
Mhm.
mental health, women's mental health. We had a whole women's episode. Like me and Stone wasn't even on the episode. Just the women was on the episode. We let them do their thing, talk about their trials and stuff as a woman, as a woman or a parent, as a mom, just as a guardian, or just being a black woman in general.
That was
Yeah,
dope.
Mhm.
I
You
checked
know,
out that
it's
episode. I think CG was on it, wasn't she?
Yeah, that's
mhm.
actually
Yeah, I
where I
checked out
got
that.
the.
Yeah, that
He
was a dope
better been on
episode.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one
Yeah,
of
she
the
that
was.
was a dope
episodes is where I
episode.
actually got
Yeah,
the
I checked that
nickname
one
of
out. Yeah,
Kane
I remember
Bandit.
that one. Yep.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, one
Yeah.
of the episodes is where I got the nickname of Kane Bandit. So,
yeah. Because we also at the end of our episodes we also like to play a game called Pick Your Poison. It's a card game that we picked up, and the choices in here are crazy. One of the questions Keem got was like, would you rather try to steal like bank money or something like that, or would you rather steal an old person's cane? And he chose the old person's cane.
I'm taking the cane. Yeah.
Why?
So we
okay,
got
so
two
it was
cane
it was
names.
still it was still money from the tip jar, or take an
Yeah,
old person's cane. And I chose I'm gonna take the person's cane because I could give it back. I'm not going to jail for stealing tip money, so I could just take the cane, run,
Yeah.
and give it back. So that's why I got the nickname Cane Bandit.
That's crazy.
so
That's
yeah,
crazy.
so like like Pops was saying, it's a variety. Some days we'll get on there and just be giggly, or some days we'll
Hmm.
on there we'll actually be for real. And
I'm
it just
down.
depends on
Yeah.
what we
D'Lo
feeling
had
that day.
speaking of the episode, D'Lo had the same question of would you rather I think it was somebody chew your food every time before you eat or eat cat food or something like that.
Yeah. Oh, the questions are nuts.
Yeah. So every
Oh
time you get
wow.
ready to eat, somebody
Mm,
chews your food on
Someone
you
has to
Starve.
first.
pre-chew your food for
Sorry,
you.
starve wasn't an
Or
option because
you
neither
get to
one of
eat
those worked for
or
me.
you have to choose to eat cat food. Questions are like that. Yes.
Yeah, like
Wow.
they give you kind of like a little
Yeah,
sneak peek
no.
questions on the back. Like it says, never see the sun again or live without music.
Ooh, I'll never see
Ooh.
this again. I've been there. I can
Ooh.
go. I can go without
Jesus, I
seeing the
was in the
sun.
last.
Yeah,
It's
I've
I
lived that life already. Yeah, I can do
love
that.
I don't know. I love the sun.
And then
Mm.
I
see
love the
it's got
sun.
a it's got
I can
another
write.
set.
I can remember y'all music and replay it in my head, but I need the sun.
But I was like, yeah, and then another set it says lose all the pictures you have ever taken in your life, or
That ain't
have
happening with
yourself,
Angel.
or have your cell phone only be able to charge up to 10%.
Well, Angel's a cell phone. She ain't getting rid of no pictures. I tell you that right now. She ain't getting rid of no
10%
pictures.
cool
She
with
ain't
me.
getting rid of
I'll
them.
be on my phone like
She
that.
hey, I tell you, she's the
Jay,
only
didn't
one
I
in the
just send y'all some pictures?
she's the
Yeah,
I
only
just
one in the
sent y'all some
family that
pictures.
got the pictures. Like, don't they be like, where you get this from? Like, yeah, she's the only one with pictures. Like for real, for real. Like we probably got cameras ain't even been developed yet.
man.
Film. We got oh yeah, man, we got so many
I'm
dang
trying to
pictures.
talk
It's
Cece
crazy.
into getting back into her photography. Well, getting
Photography.
into
She need
photography.
to. Tell her she
Yeah,
need
she
to.
so honestly, Mama, you would probably actually have a really good talk with her because she's trying to get into her writing again.
Okay.
And with you being a writer, I think you could
Yeah.
probably give her some pointers or something to help her get rid of
Yeah.
that mental writing fog. But I know she's been in her journal, whether or not she's
Okay.
trying to publish it or anything, but just to help her
Good.
write through,
It releases, and that's what poetry is for me as well. It's also a form of a release, and it's a form of a reset. So that's one of the things that poetry does for me. It gives me that release, and also allows me to reset. right? So one of the things, plug my book again, Wisdom's Poetical Therapy. What those poems do as well is it gives you a reflective moment. It gives
Mhm.
you a moment to think outside of that box that people are often stuck in and look at things a different way.
Hmm. Well, we are about to end this because we just crossed the hour and a half. So with that, so with y'all being, special guests on Fade in the Books, I'm gonna start with Gene. Let's get a Super Bowl prediction. Seahawks or Patriots? Who you got?
All right, so look, am I giving a why with it too?
You can. You
All right,
can.
so look, as much as I hate the Patriots, and I hate the Patriots a lot, um, I think it's going Patriots.
Ooh.
I want to say Seahawks because of they've had this situation before, they've had this matchup before, and they fumbled it by throwing it on the 2nd-yard line,
Mm-hmm.
and the Patriots took it home, and
Yeah,
they had
Russell
a
Wilson ain't there no
chance
more though.
to beat them then. So
Mm.
right, I hear you, King. So like
Mm.
I don't know. Like, but just off of going past events, I want to say the Patriots. But being optimistic because I hate the Patriots, I want to say the Seahawks.
All right.
So
Next,
you stuck
I'm gonna say
between fantasy and reality.
I'm gonna say King for last. I'm gonna say King for last. So
Yeah.
Ether, go ahead, and any of the fellas in there they want to give their prediction, they're more than welcome to.
I'm
Seahawks,
going.
Patriots.
I'm gonna go with the Patriots.
Oh,
Brother D'Lo, who you going with, D'Lo?
I'm gonna say Seahawks. I want K9 to get one.
D'Lo said he's going with the Seahawks,
mm-hmm.
and Brother DeVoe
He doesn't know.
is going with the Patriots.
Wow.
Oh, so what's that?
Not you
Three?
pick for him
What's
is
that? Three
crazy.
one? Is that 3-1 for the Patriots?
Nah, man, mine
King,
is like split right now. I still ain't made my full
okay.
choice yet.
King, who you got? King.
All right, I hate to say this.
Uh
I
oh.
hate to say this,
And
but
then we got our manager Naya who says she's going with the Patriots.
based
Mm.
on based
Oh
on my
wow.
stats and analytics and all that stuff, the Patriots is the first team in NFL history to beat 3 top 5 defenses in the playoffs.
Mm.
The
And
Patriots
that's
is also they are also the top defense right now in the playoffs. They're barely giving up 200 yards a game.
and that's
Mm.
see, and you know that what did I say? What I just say, pops? I want to say the Patriots,
I
but
want to say that I don't want
I
to see the
want to say the
Patriots get another
Seahawks, but
one.
it sound
But Seattle is
Mm-mm.
one of Seattle was one of they were kind of middle of the pack playoff wise offensively. But I will say Seattle does have a good defense too, but the Patriots have already proven that they could be good defenses. So
I think I'm gonna
I,
go.
Mm.
I'm gonna go with the Patriots. The Patriots wasn't even my pick to make the Super Bowl, to be honest.
Uh,
Bo Nix never got hurt. I was picking the Broncos.
Mm.
man.
I want them to make it there.
But
Yeah.
I want to say Seattle's gonna win. Everything in me says Seattle's gonna win, but the Patriots is not gonna lay down easily.
I'm about to
That's
say
all.
it's the Patriots, dog. Like you never know what they gonna do.
My thing is just
Oh
based on my
man.
stats and analytics, the Patriots have it. Like they're the first team ever to beat 3 top 5 defenses in the playoffs, like on the road to the Super Bowl. They did that.
All
They
right.
beat
I'm
Here's
gonna
what.
say the Seahawks.
There you go, babes. I'm going Seahawks,
but
and not just
I'm
because
gonna
they're in
go
the
with
NFC,
Seattle
not
only
just because they're in the
because
NFC and my Bears, but I'm gonna tell you this right here. When you were talking about the Patriots beating those top defenses, you also got to consider the other side of the ball. The Seahawks is going to keep that Patriots defense on the field because again, you got to think about this. The Patriots offense, they're not going to be able to move the ball, I don't think, against the Seahawks
no, they're not.
defense.
You're right. That's true.
So and the Seahawks, they got Walker back there that can run. They got Cooper Cup
Mhm.
out there. They got
I didn't even know that.
JSN. They got Barnes tight end.
To
They got
your
a veteran
to your
quarterback
point,
in Sam Darnold. My thing is this:
Seattle
I
also
think that
has the best
Seahawks
turnover
offense is going to
percentage.
wear that Patriots defense out because the Patriots offense is going to be a lot of 3-and-outs. I
Mhm.
think Drake May, he's prone to throw interceptions, and I think Seattle defense is going to get a score.
The
I
thing
actually,
Um,
is, the thing
huh?
is that Sam Darnold has not been turning over the ball in the playoffs. That's the
Exactly. And that's why I
he's
think they're. I
he's
think
been
that's what
playing
Seattle.
he's been playing lights out. If the Patriots can get turnovers, then they have a chance to win. But if Sam Darnold comes out there and plays the way he's been playing, Seahawks got the game. Because if you don't get that man to turn the ball over, like you said, they're gonna score points.
Yep. All right. Well, we'd like to thank everybody that tuned in. I'd like to thank my guests for the crew, you know what I'm saying, for stopping in, fading the books. Hopefully, we can do this again next month on on one of y'all's channels or whatnot. Try to merge these audiences or whatnot.
Pops, I'm
Pretty
gonna
good
have to introduce
stream.
you to my
Enjoyed
uncle.
myself. 2026, man. We're gonna make this our year. We're gonna make
Yes,
this our
sir.
year.
All the
We ain't
good
taking
things.
we ain't taking no's for it. We're not taking no for an answer. We're not talking about. We're not taking no negative stuff, man. We're gonna keep it pushing, man. So you either with us or you against us. That's our mentality going into this year. So
I gotta
that being
I gotta
said,
set you up with my uncle Pops.
yeah.
He's
Peace
a
out. Peace out. Oh, sports betting.
no, he's a coach in Minnesota. He's a
Oh, okay.
UFA. I can't never remember how the acronym for the league, but he's a coach for that league out there. I'm gonna have to get you on with a
Oh yeah,
podcast.
they do like an indoor league
Yeah.
or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Okay. That'll work. That'll work. Networking. So with that being said, y'all, I really appreciate y'all checking us out. Again, check out the music from Black Rules. Check out my wife poetry, Wisdom's Poetical Therapy. It's online now. All your bookstores. All the good names are taking podcasts. FIW Wrestling. It's on Twitch. And again, we are out. Peace.
Peace.